tornado, but we have a miracle! You can tell how fast I was running by the hair tornado, but give me a sec. We have an absolute miracle today. Something that never ever happens. I started stream 1 minute, a whole minute, before the start time. I did it! I'm sorry that the hydrate redeem doesn't seem to be working. A bunch of the 3D redeems are still broken. I tried figuring it out. I had no luck, but I gotta try again and see if I can narrow it down and figure out why they're broken. But I'm trying. I really am trying to not be like late because I don't like being late. It's just, it's rough, so I'm trying really hard. And I'm very proud that I was early today. Very ridiculously proud that I was early today. Gotta make that normal. That's actually how I'm trying to be on time. I'm trying to get into the habit of having my waiting room on maybe 5 minutes early, like Fuamoko does. And then, what I can do is, if I'm running late, hopefully it'll be on time or much closer. And if I'm on time, we'll start early and it'll be great. That's my solution because nothing is working. So I'm like, okay, cold. I'm gonna start early.
Really cold.
And then we'll see what happens. Also, C14, thank you so much for 12 months on Twitch. Speaking of which, I want to try to do the VR chat concert maybe next week. If I can get it working, I'm thinking. This week for member stream, I'm thinking of doing just a watch along. I might change my mind on that, but I've been waiting to hear about something really important for scheduling that I was given a time frame of this week, but I haven't heard anything at all. So maybe my week is free because the week's like over. I don't know. It's something where I should have more than 24 hours notice. I just didn't want to bail on a member stream. And, yeah. Pam on WPlays6 finished? Yeah!
Stop, it's
Let's
cold.
go take a look at it real
It's
quick. Oh, wait, my
really
timer's not
cold.
there. Hold on. Where'd the timer go? Eh? It is there? Oh, I just didn't start it. I'm gonna change the timer a bit. We don't need 30 more minutes. Let's spend 20. Upcoming Resident Evil collab. Let's watch the trailer. I didn't watch it yet. I thought it was a fever dream when I saw it. I rolled out of bed a few minutes after the video was shown, and I specifically remember seeing it, and I was like, no way. And then I just like went back to sleep for like 2 minutes. And then I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? I have mixed feelings on it.
Stop, it's cold. It's really
I have mixed
cold.
feelings on it, but let's watch the trailer first. And then I'll describe why I have mixed feelings on it. I think it's just the main trailer for now. So give me a second. Hold on. So as somebody who never played Resident Evil, but has always been kind of interested in it, I'm really curious about this one. I don't think it's a very long trailer yet, but I am pretty excited about it, and also not excited about it. And again, I'll try to explain why. It's just one of those things where it's mainly the timing, all of my issues with it. But we'll come back in
Stop,
1
it's
sec.
cold.
I'm just getting it ready to
It's
capture.
really cold.
So there was a 30-second teaser. We don't know too much yet. But for anyone who hasn't seen it, I can confirm that this is real, as can most of you guys, as can, you know, Google or Chat GPT if that's what you use to search things. Here we go. This is the new trailer for the NIKKE Resident Evil collab. So as I said, I'm someone who's never played Resident Evil. All I see is like the mommy stuff, and I have a question. Are there cults? Because this feels like maybe there's cults, and this is giving me flashbacks to that one event with a cult. There, yes in all caps. Many. Okay, so Resident Evil is about cults, is what I'm maybe getting. Okay, maybe I would like Resident Evil. I like games about cults. Cults kind of became a staple after 3. And when this comes out, I wonder if it'd be a good time to finally play Resident Evil. If any of the games are short enough for me to finish. Because I've always wanted to try them. I wasn't able to make Nier work like I hoped due to timing and some stuff, but I wonder if I can make Resident Evil work. Poor Polly! She's gonna be so traumatized. Dang. Not the first time the commander was shot, if that was me. Wait a second! Wait a second! Are there red glowy things in Resident Evil? Or does this cult leader have a core? Extreme concern. Extreme concern. And there's some like angry dogs there too. Polly is gonna have a rough time. So I just want to know if it's anything in Resident Evil mainly. So it sounds like there is something like that in Resident Evil, but maybe it's like fused with a core. That actually gives me a lot of hope for the collab, because it makes me wonder if they did something similar to Stellar Blade, where instead of just having 2 series meshed together for no reason, maybe they actually blended the lore together to make it work. And it's like a canon event in both universes, rather than just, we appeared in this world, we don't know how we got here, help us go home.
Cold.
Because I'm so tired of that being the collab formula. The mansion you see D walking towards is the mansion from Resident Evil 1. The spooky Halloween mansion with the bats? Nice. So it's probably going to be definitely Resident Evil 1 then. In regards to some things. I know for a fact that I don't know the characters other than Dimitrescu, but apparently this is Jill. I'm excited. She looks kind of hot. Similar energy to Lara Croft, at least from visuals. I don't know about personality. But I'm very, very excited. But, here are my complaints about it. And why I'm nervous. I got no fucking gems! They bled me dry! Like, give me a second. Let me look at the event list. Because it feels like I don't remember there ever being such a long window of too many things bleeding me dry. Like, what do you mean there's gonna be more exclusive collab units that are gone after the collab? We just had Absolute for everyone who wanted the, like, upgraded units. Then we just had Boom the Ghost Summer. I know that, no, yeah, they were limited, weren't they? I was gonna say I know they're not, but they are limited. We just had Boom the Ghost, a Pilgrim limited. We had a Pilgrim limited! A 1% limited banner! Last event! And then right before that, we only had one event before we had more temporary units with Stellar Blade. So that's within the past 4 events, if you include the current one, we have literally had 4 limited units.
Stop, it's cold.
4!
It's really cold.
And collabs, though we've had some reruns, they don't tend to rerun. So there's a chance they may never come back. But out of the past 5, no, if you don't include Absolute, out of the past 5 banners, 4 were limited. If you do include Absolute, half of them, 4 out of 8, were limited. And then, right around the same time as Stellar Blade, was also the Nier collab. For anyone who got into it more recently, that's 2 more limited units. And even then, in between that and Unbreakable Sphere, which was Little Mermaid, we only had 2 events. 2 banners. Lord for Justice in Arcane Archive. I'm like, dudes, like, I can't keep up with this unit release schedule. I've been keeping up pretty much since launch, and I've always had a pretty good time getting basically everything I wanted, but I'm bled dry. Like, I got nothing left to give. Shift
It's
up.
cold. It's really cold.
So I'm worried it's gonna start burning people out or making people bitter or angry at the game if they don't give enough resources, because genuinely, like, this is getting a little crazy. As a free-to-play player, it's hard to get the units and getting them to level cap. I'm not even free-to-play and I'm struggling. I get the monthly gem pass and I've never struggled before. Admittedly, I have enough gold tickets that I can buy them if I really need to, but like, only 1 copy maximum. Like, I'm glad I didn't end up MLBing both summer units because, like, this is nuts. It's actually a problem. It's the way I view it. If yeah, as an MLBing, it's a nightmare. I'm not a whale, so it's not too bad, but the reality is, how do I word this? Because I think it's kind of complicated. Okay. So,
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
games rely on whales, right? Gacha games rely on whales to survive. That's something we can't ever change. But Shift Up is not hurting for money. I know Absolute isn't limited. That's why I said 4 out of 8. If you include Absolute, that's 3 more that aren't limited. But people were looking forward to them for a long time. So it's still high desire to pull. Don't forget, we also have bunnies next. We have bunnies next. People always want to pull for the bunnies. They're not limited, but like, I'm sorry, this might be the first time I have to just be like, sorry bunnies, I'm out. I don't think I can do that. And here's the reality. Let me get back to what I was saying. Here's a very important conversation that I think is good to have. I'm not saying to boycott NIKKE or whatever. Like, I mean, people can do whatever they want. It's your decision. I'm still gonna keep playing, but this is something that I think I will be putting in the surveys, and it's feedback that I think is very important because I don't believe I'm the only person feeling this way. But from Shift Up's point of view, all gacha games rely on whales. That will never change. But if you push those whales too hard, they are going to leave. Even if whales have a lot of money that they can spend on it, they're not made of infinite money. And the other side is, if you push monetization or limited banners too hard, not only do you risk actually ticking off the whales that have supported you the whole time, you risk losing a lot of the free-to-play or cheap-to-play players that are just like, we're done with this is too greedy. And I genuinely am starting to worry that Shift Up might be pushing too hard in that direction.
Cold.
Especially because we see the gacha rankings. We know they earn a lot of money. I get it. They put a lot of money back into the game. It's a beautiful game that they work very hard on. But I strongly feel that they're edging into the territory of just a little too much too fast. And they're going to lose players if they don't calm down. Like, people are going to be getting bitter that they're not able to get these units. The ones that aren't limited, like Absolute or the bunnies, it sucks that we don't get them, but at least you can get them later. But a lot of the ones coming out are limited. You can't dump this much on players at once, especially with such short notice. Like, players, it's not fair to your players. You have to keep them in mind. You can't get so greedy, and it's been slowly amping up in this way, but now it's reaching the point where I think most people see a problem. Maybe not right away, but if they look into it. Like, a lot of the events and banners are exciting, don't get me wrong, but the problem is, when this many are exciting at once, resources are limited. And it's just, I don't know. I don't want to see NIKKE become a game that everyone jumps ship and says is greedy. I hope that they genuinely take their players into consideration a bit more. I don't know if it's just a coincidence and this stuff ends up happening all at once, or if it's literally a cash grab done on purpose. I don't know. But I think it's getting on the edge of maybe pushing their luck a bit too much. And I hope that they do seriously consider in the future just maybe calming down a little bit. For those of us who are lucky to still get the characters, or lucky enough to be able to spend the money, like we're kind of winning with all this good stuff, but maybe like slow down a bit with the good stuff, if that makes sense. The main problem is you can get 90% of the standard unit in the gacha pool, so they rely on big events for their income. But that's my point, their income's not hurting. They can still rely on the big events. Historically, they've been making a lot of money from big events. They've been making a lot of money. Like, even if they want more money, it's like you can't just add this many big events so close together. I am happy that it'll likely be in October, though, at least, so that gives like 1 month to save, as long as the bunnies aren't like, one that I end up caving for. But it's just a little too much. That's also true, Sleepy Dan. They need to slow down and fix bugs before they release it. Because I'm glad the event works now, but when it first came out, the voices were super messed up. And, like, you're going to try to bleed us dry for even more money, but you can't make sure the voices are playing at the proper speed? I love Shift Up, and I love this game. But I genuinely think they need to, like, reflect inwardly a tiny bit, just to make sure that they don't start becoming, I don't know what the word is, but yeah. I just think they need to take the player experience a little more into consideration, just a tiny bit. Oh, that's true! It's not just October! Just for those of you who are thinking that's it. Listen, when I'm nervous about the Resident Evil collab coming out, it's not because it's a Resident Evil collab coming out. October sounds like, oh yeah, lots of time to save. If you're new, let me say one thing right now. Late October or early November, that's the anniversary event. So we just had all these events, but now we need to be able to afford the Resident Evil collab coming up. Bunnies, if you want it. The anniversary event, there's gonna be probably 2 limited events coming out around Christmas, and New Year's always has a big banner. That's 5 big spending banners, around 4 of which are expected to be limited units. And we're already blood dry. Like, my dudes! I can't! I'm looking into the future and I'm like, I'm toast. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna be able to manage even just 1 copy of the limiteds. I'm very lucky. I just looked at my gems and I have 19,000. I actually don't know how that happened. Genuinely? Maybe, catching up in the story maybe. Because I have no idea how I got that many. There's no way I should have that many. Did anyone throw gems on my account? I don't think so. I found out you can do that. I never knew that, but it can't be used for costumes and stuff, so I still think the gift cards are more fun, but I didn't even know that was a thing. Until I saw someone do it to Hio, and I went in stream and I was like, nah, you must have had them, you can't do that. And everyone in chat was like, yeah, you can. And I was like, what do you mean? That was a fun way to find out. But yeah, it's just that many coming up is kind of overwhelming. So yeah, demo, you just started. You don't even have resources. I'm so sorry. On the bright side, it can only get better, hopefully. Because I'm gonna put feedback in my surveys. If you don't agree with me, then ignore everything I just said. But I do urge you, if you agree with me,
it's cold.
Shift Up has been really good at taking feedback, and I do trust them in that regard. So, if you agree with me, please start putting that in your feedback surveys. Genuinely. If you're concerned about too many, like, limited or high pull banners coming out in a row, tell them. if they know that so many of their fans are feeling like pushed out, maybe they'll calm down a little bit. They're pretty good. The people you feel the worst for are new and incoming players, yeah. Especially where a lot of these things are meant to draw in new players. Mind you, I do want to backtrack a tiny bit, because often for big events, they do give a lot of free polls. So for example, if they give like 100 free polls or whatever for the collab and or anniversary again, that is going to help a significant amount. It's not enough to pity a single unit, so you could still have really bad luck. But chances are you'll probably get at least 1 or 2 with the free polls, so hopefully it'll be okay. I've actually never pulled for Bestie. I haven't even seen her burst yet. I want to take a look. It's kind of cool. I think I like her original one better though. I love her crazy screaming face. It's so good. When she goes full yandere, I love Bestie. She's so nuts. She's bad? That's a shame. I really love Bestie, so I hate that she's bad. But, yeah. Events do give 10 free limited and unlimited pulls if you buy the tickets with the event currency. Yeah, but we need more than 10 pulls to pull a unit, usually. I mean, it's helpful, but we need more than that. And if the third Annie unit is Anise, I don't think it's gonna be the third Annie, but I think there's a chance for New Year's. I think for, maybe third Annie, I'm starting to think Nayuta is most likely. But I'm excited. I've been really enjoying the main story. Oh, there was an interesting theory that somebody left in the comments. I've been pretty bad at like remembering to reply to comments, but I do still read them when I can. And I wanted to share a theory that I saw that I really enjoyed, that I actually agree with 100%.
It's cold. It's really cold.
I think that we're definitely getting overspec Anise as her idol form. And thinking about it more, it's really interesting because every company has their own way of making an overspec unit. We would now have one from all 3 companies, and the way they do it is also extremely tied to the company. It's fascinating. Like Elysian for overspec Rappy, I know it's fusing 2 cores, like all of them are fusing 2 cores, but in Rappy's case, it's basically they are so inspired by or look up to NIKKE so strongly that they can kind of take on that part of themselves. They can fuse with their vision and become even stronger. And then with Bacillus, you have Evil Science Company deciding to fuse Rapture cores with NIKKE. That definitely seems to be the Bacillus way to overspec. And then, if we're right, the way for Anise fusing with Pretty is very interesting for Tetra's form of overspec. And that could be why Mustang is doing what he's doing, because he's giving her the option to take it right away, but he's encouraging her to do all this character development, and that's why I think it might be leaning into overspec. Because you know what happens with overspec, right? They said this to Mihara at least. Rappy didn't really need to be said because it kind of just happened. But with Mihara, they're basically like, you might lose yourself to this, right? So, Anise right now has no sense of self, really. Just self-dread or wishing she could disappear. She needs to have a strong sense of self or she'll be swallowed whole during the process of becoming overspec. And for her, it's much less like fusing internally the Rapture core or taking on the spirit of someone that she's really looked up to. What if Tetra's way of doing overspec is literally like a wearable accessory? Because that's also a form of symbiosis, in a way, right? So, by donning the outfit while she wears it, maybe it doesn't even permanently fuse with her. It just resonates with her and powers her up while she wears it or something. Or maybe it will power her up permanently by putting it on. But that's made out of Pretty's body, right? The outfit. What if that means it's made out of Pretty's core? What if it's literally going to be a situation where Anise takes on Pretty's legacy by wearing the outfit and putting it on, instead of having it like shoved inside her or whatever? Like she can fuse with it by wearing it. And that's why Mustang is being so harsh. Because he's genuinely trying to build her up so that she won't die! And everything kind of makes a lot more sense now, you know?
cold.
Yeah. It seems like
Really
overspec
cold.
is thematically tied to how the company operates. That's why I really enjoyed that comment. And I was like, you know what? A lot of gears are turning. This makes a lot of sense now.
Oh, yeah, but you get that
Also,
money.
Glennon, thank you so much for the server. Are you excited for the 3rd anniversary of NIKKE? You normally just watch the stream of NIKKE players. I am. I'm excited for the 3rd anniversary. Specifically because the story is so good that now I need to continue. Reminder, Scarlet reinforced her sword with her sister. Rose's core to last as long as it did. Yeah! I mean, I wouldn't consider Scarlet necessarily an overspec, simply because for Scarlet, the core is in the weapon, not in herself. Although I do think it could be considered a similar type of like upgrade, if that makes sense. But it's not really overspec because it's not part of Scarlet, although she definitely considers her sword a part of herself, so. You think Anise might get a redhead Rappy level upgrade too? Absolutely! I also think there's a chance that Neon will get one in the future.
Cold.
And I have a feeling
Really
Neon's
cold.
is going to be a lot more complicated than we think. The reason I say that is because right now, we don't actually know a lot about Neon. We're slowly learning things about Neon. And I think that once Neon gets her upgrade, there's gonna be some crazy reveals. Like, to the point, I genuinely wonder if Neon knows about the darker stuff in the arc that we don't. And remember, Neon, what happened with Neon in the main story right now, so... Neon overspec 2 shotguns? Plot twist, she doesn't fuse with a core. She just fuses with her gun. Neon finally becomes one with her gun. Her dream come true. You know who kind of reminds me of Neon? Well, like horny Neon? Gunsmith bitch.
Stop, it's cold.
It's just a horny version of
Really
Neon,
cold.
basically. I hope Neon's turns out to be what she said on the first April Fool's Day. That would be amazing. Just becomes full firepower. That would be beautiful. Neon does Megatron transformation and turns into a gun. Please, or have Neon be like a mech. Just have her straight up turn into a mech. Like, not ride a mech, like turn into a mech that blasts fire out of her arms or something. That's true. Deep has similar glasses that Neon wears. Maybe her glasses are more powerful than we think. I don't know. I'm interested though in seeing where it's going. Yeah. Sorry for yapping like a lot about that. It's been really interesting to theorize right now, and I've been pretty excited to see how things end up going. But yeah, I am excited to find out
cold.
where we're heading.
Really
Because
cold.
right now it's really fun to theorize to the point that I'm actually tempted to... I've never made a video about theories before, but right now I'm really tempted to make like a theory video to release shortly before the anniversary. Because I am like losing my mind connecting the dots. Especially knowing that the beasts may have made Marion, and if you look on her outfit, it literally talks about dark matter on the outfit. Like, that's crazy! And then if you look at her crown, it looks like the beast horns. Like, all along, there may have been foreshadowing from the beginning. And I thought about it more this morning. Here's the thing. I have more reason to believe that Modernia might not actually necessarily be Marion. Has she... I have a reason I'm asking this. Has she ever regained any of Marion's memories?
Stop,
I
it's
don't
cold.
remember any
really
offhand, other than just really liking bandages. But it could be the thing where like our bodies have part of our memories. Because what if the baby talk and stuff is not... I know they memory wiped her, but here's the thing. So she did remember. Oh, okay. I didn't watch the Bond story, no. So here's the thing. The reason I was wondering is because you know how she talks like a baby? What if she was actually created out of Marion's body, but it wasn't Marion's brains, but maybe I was wrong. It was probably just found Marion, put an egg somehow with a bunch of raptor parts, and out comes Modernia. And then maybe because it was technically like a rebirth or a born, that's why she's kind of still learning things, because if she is
Stop.
I know
cold.
ish how the egg
Really
works, but
cold.
she's literally baby. Like, she was just reborn in a new form. It wasn't that she suddenly upgraded. She hatched! Probably. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, it makes a lot more sense now connecting the beasts to Marion. And I have strong reason to believe that I think that is where it's going. And just none of us picked up on it all this time. All data saved in the egg fluids. But the thing is, I thought the data wouldn't exist if the brains were blown out. Like, I thought maybe the brain was not intact enough to count. But maybe it was okay. Maybe it restored it. Yeah.
Stop. It's cold.
Interesting.
Really cold.
She's evolved to drunken, bug-eating pervert by now. Thanks, Pioneer. Oh boy. I kind of wonder if Nayuta might have in some way helped as well at some point, like that we don't know. Like just showed up, helped, left. I don't know what Nayuta habit might show up. But anyway. Oh, that's true. Exia came back, but that's because Exia had the nymph. Although I guess Modernia would have the nymph as well. Okay. Let's get into the story. Let me know if the volume is okay. I don't know if I should read chat or not during story 1. Should I avoid chat for spoilers or am I good to read it? What are you guys thinking? I'm also going to pin in chat real quickly.
It's really cold.
I'm gonna pin in chat real quickly. Wait, hold on. No spoilers. Foreshadowing. There we go. Let me put it in Twitch as well. Oh. I hope the volume is okay. I'm not sure if I have to turn it up at all or anything. Let me see. Read chat. I'm seeing most people saying it's okay for part 1.
It's cold.
So maybe I can read it now. Neither part of anything that would even slightly worry about. Okay, then we can read it. If people start spoiling, then we can stop. But for now, I think reading it is probably good then. Oh, that's true! Modernia got the commander's blood on her! She had nymph probably before that, though. So it would depend on when. Also, this song is a banger. I need to take some time to learn it. Alright, so part... Wait, is this story 1? I'm tired. Wait a sec. Unwa's perspective. And then the starting story of story 2, Unwa's perspective. Interesting. Unless I put them all in one place. Oh no. Does anyone know where story 1 ends? This is rough. Which one does it end on? Can you guys tell me when I'm done? When I'm done, story 1 will stop for today, and then I'll add the star on it. Oh god. Usually they separate it, which helps me a lot.
You failed. just as all who sought to reclaim the surface.
Thanks, Ingrid. Really appreciate the
Have failed before
encouragement.
As you know, the surface is teeming with formidable enemies. Our reality as humanity is that we must endlessly face unknown foes whose strength cannot be measured. And yet, despite all this, do you still wish to reclaim the surface? Do you intend to head up to the
Thankfully,
surface
she's not
once more?
This scene must have been quite bad with the voices having issues, wasn't it?
Are you no longer afraid of failure?
Oh, that noise. No, 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 no.
Wah. Are you awake?
What just happened?
Wobble. It's hard to imagine her wobbling. They must have been hit bad.
System malfunction. Maxwell said that the core was exposed.
Oh, jeez.
The heretic's body released a highly concentrated burst of alpha particles.
Damn it. I thought we had her, but turns out she had something up her sleeve. Where is she now?
Over there. Laplace is doing her best to hold the enemy back.
So this is what was going on during that fight. Through the scope, Uma watches Laplace take the full brunt of Indivilia's massive tail with her body. One of her arms is shattered, but she hurls herself forward all the same.
She won't hold out much longer. Let's move. We'll
Or
support
is this a
Laplace.
different fight? I think it's different than the one I thought.
Emma, unload everything you've got on Indivilia.
'Cause I
and
thought it
draw
was the
her
beast.
attention so we can close in. Vesti, you're with me.
Vesti is unconscious.
Shit.
What?
So are Drake and Maxwell. More importantly, Unwa, can you move?
Of course.
She can't? Oh no. Unwa realizes that her legs have been twisted in an unnatural direction.
Damn it.
Perhaps it would be best to retreat.
No, we won't retreat. The fact that she's played her hidden card means she's cornered. We'll end Indivilia right here and now.
Roger that.
How much longer can we sustain this output?
I think I'm gonna turn the music down and the voices up a tiny bit when I can, if that's okay. I find sometimes they've been a bit drowned out since my new PC, so maybe some settings got changed.
5 minutes. No more than that.
I'll snipe the core from
So
here.
this was when you have to find material H. Okay, a long time ago.
Emma, join up with Laplace and lure Indivilia to face
Twisted
this
legs are
way.
pretty difficult to walk on, so just walk on your arms.
If she gets distracted,
Turn off
pelt
her
with
pain
everything you've
sensors.
got. If she shows signs of running, rile her up and hold her there at all costs. She's got a lot of pride, so provoking her should do the trick. Do you think you can do it?
I'll do my best.
Good. It's time we bag this heretic for good.
Emma runs toward Laplace and Indivilia. Emma presses her eye against the scope. Ignoring the steadily weakening output of her core, Emma continues to look through the scope. As planned, Emma succeeds in drawing Indivilia's attention.
Good.
However... Oh no. Indivilia begins releasing an even thicker cloud of alpha particles. Laplace collapses. I still want to learn more about what alpha particles are. I'm behind her.
Oh, fall back.
Emma falls to the ground as well.
Emma!
She can't really fall back if she can't move. Indivilia raises her massive tail towards Emma. just as Invisibilia swings her tail. Unwa, who's on the verge of blacking out, pulls the trigger. But there's the lightning! A blinding flash fills the scope. Also, Kiri, hello! Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. For anyone who just came in, I'm the CEO of PlayAsia, Obake PAM, and right now we are playing through the new event in NIKKE. We're starting the absolute event. For anyone who likes hot women's, this is the game for you. It's a really nice game with beautiful story. Lots of hot ladies. It is unfortunately gacha. I am so sorry. But I hope you enjoy. I just started the event, and the event is, I mean, there's gonna be some stuff you won't understand, but the event is like decently newcomer friendly, so feel free to stick around and see where it goes if you want to enjoy. Yeah. And just a heads up as well to anyone on my end, Kiri is going to be graduating soon. I believe it was announced, yesterday, so if you want to check out Kiri, make sure you can. While you can, please go subscribe. Send so much money and so much love. Please. Make sure to check her out while you can, okay? Yeah. Let's keep going for now. Hot ladies and emotional damage, the game. Yeah, me just giving anyone who didn't know emotional damage before we go into more emotional damage. But yeah, it's a hard decision for anyone to make though. So, you know, when people make the decision that's best for them, all we can do is do our best to be there and support them through it. Vesti comes into view, but half her body has been blown away. I forgot about that.
Commander. Sorry, I couldn't win.
Also, thanks for sharing the links, Josh.
Vesti.
Unwa continues to unleash a barrage of long-distance shots, even as Behemoth throws a giant chunk of crystal at her. Even though she knows her position will be revealed, Unwa never stops firing.
You stay here.
What? Why?
Put a bullet through that freak's head for me. Show her who the real monster is.
She tried at least.
Yes. Got
To
it.
be fair, Vesti is a monster. As the crystal cluster swallows Unwa. Wait, I forgot she got swallowed by the cluster! How did she even survive that? Like, I know she did for a long time, but my brain is like, how? Her gaze remains fixed on Vesti. And then, Vesti opens her mouth.
Wow. I'm sorry.
True, as long as it doesn't touch the head, but I'd assume it would travel fast enough to reach the head. Unless she, like, ripped her head off.
No, Vest.
Huh? Did you call me?
Oh, she's having flashbacks. Her head was detached before it swallowed her. That's probably what happened. I just don't remember since it's been so long. But that would make the most sense. If they said it today, I just missed it.
Unwa.
The
Are
one
you
downside
okay?
of reading chat versus not is I don't focus quite as well. Because I'm splitting my attention a lot more. But also it's fun to read you guys. So, Oh, that's true. They could turn off specific body parts. Like if she turns off her head, then obviously the electricity won't be coming there, so nothing's gonna want to go there. That would make sense. Yeah.
Oh my. Look at all this sweat. Were you having a nightmare?
A nightmare?
Unwa looks around. Then maybe not turn off her head. It'd probably be turning off everything else or removing the If they turn off their head, they might die. She sees the inside of the transport aircraft.
I guess I must have fallen asleep.
How many times are they gonna give people
looked awfully
PTSD in a
tired, so I
transport
didn't wake
aircraft
you.
in this game?
After we got back from the crystal region, you were sent straight out again without even a break.
Unwa's midriff is good.
Since this is
I
already our
know
third
a lot of
mission
people
in a
don't
row,
like Unwa's new design,
just
but I
wanted
really
to let
like
you
it.
get some rest.
It might be my favorite of the overspec. I get it. I get that a lot of people see like the stuff, like the bands, I don't know the word, the waistband and stuff, and say that she looks like a Calvin Klein model or whatever. But the way I see it, it just makes her look very sporty and very badass, and I think that really works for Unwa. So I quite like it. It also looks decently comfy, so I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, comfy.
Yeah,
Hello, Nijin.
that's right.
I also just appreciate the tummy, so.
Unwa, for this mission, should I head down first?
What?
Since you're not in the best shape, I'll go ahead first and take care of everything.
Besides the coat, maybe an easy costume to cosplay. See, that's part of why I was looking at it a lot. I was like, dang, this doesn't look too bad to me. But I thought about it more, and I would have been totally okay making or wearing this as a cosplay before. But now that everyone's pointed out the Calvin Klein thing, I can't unsee it. And now all I can imagine is that it just look like I'm walking around with like my briefs half out, and I'm like, well, I don't know if this is a word for like if it's for girls. Briefs is probably the wrong word, but they literally are Calvin Klein looking, so I'm like, I don't know another word other than briefs. Cause they look like briefs.
You and Emma can come down slowly afterward.
Oh my, our little bestie has become so dependable.
You'll go down first?
I think Emma actually has the worst design. Like, it's okay. The tie is cool, but I really like Unwa's, and then I think Vesti's is really cool. I like the giant danger cape. It's not that Emma's is bad, it's just, it's my least favorite of the three, I think. I think whichever is the most fitting is definitely Vesti. Because Vesti's always been kind of a dangerous monster in a cutesy shell, so having her look super cute under the cloak and then super dangerous underneath is kind of perfect for her.
Sure, if you'll let me.
Everyone, we've arrived at the first mission site. Shall we move out right away?
Sure.
Really? I can go?
Voiced signal content? That's so rare. We're eating good today.
Okay, I'll go clean things up for you guys.
No, you stay right here.
Huh? Stay here?
I'll go first.
Is Signal's VA Siren? I don't think so, but she does sound kind of similar, so I could see it if it is.
Wait, you're going first?
Unwa opens the transit aircraft's door.
You heard me? I'm going in.
Emma's design almost looks like... You know how Emma's a therapist? Wait, I'll say it when she's on screen.
Unwa!
As if trying to shake off the lingering nightmare, Unwa hurls herself toward the mission site. We'll wait until she's there and then I'll make my point. I have a point about Emma's design that I can't unsee now that I thought it once. Let me see. Let's keep going. Signal's VA is the same as Soldier EG and Product 8. I don't think it's Little Mermaid then. Unwa, wait, you forgot your parachute? She doesn't need one. She lands on the ground, blasts the ground apart, and then just walks away and flips her hair. Let's see. Let's keep going.
Falcon, what the hell are you standing there dazing for? Owl's a lost cause. Give it up already.
Owl?
No.
Falcon? At this rate. Awaiting your next order, Commander.
Why does this commander look like a child in a trench coat? They gave him such a baby face. I love it. I don't know who this guy is, but is he like he's the absolute commander maybe? I don't know, he's commander at home. I want him. I think he's gonna die. But I kind of want him to be relevant. Just so we can have this one commander. I imagine him being like really bad at his job, but he's really prideful. So the actual commander's like, you know you have to XYZ, right? And he's like, I knew that. Just imagine him being a snooty brat who's like super prideful and super incompetent. I know that's probably not going to be it, but it'd be really funny. Oh my god, he does look like Shinji! Hello, Duscalora.
Order?
Doesn't look very frightened. He looks snooty.
There's no point.
Sorry?
Oh no, he's having a human mind switch. Just a mental breakdown.
Squad 6504B and Squad 7112A.
That's true though. With the lack of commanders we have, they basically are children in a trench coat. I was joking, but that's actually really dark. I hadn't even thought of that. Like, they're barely out of the school and they have to go and just die. That's messed up. Also, Lum, thank you so much for the read. For anyone who might be new, I'm the CEO of PlayAsia, Obake PAM. I like to play a lot of NIKKE streams, voice acting, and concerts and stuff. Welcome in. We're pretty early on in the Absolute event in NIKKE, if anyone plays. So if you haven't played it yet, don't worry. There's not really too many spoilers yet. We're just getting into it. So if you want to stick around, feel free. Hello, Bayonin.
They're all wiped out. I was told this was supposed to be a simple resource gathering mission. Why are those monsters even here?
Hello, Duskraven.
We should have run from the start. If that idiot hadn't insisted on fighting alongside us, what could we possibly do on our own? We're all going to die.
Oh, definitely full mental breakdown. That sigh, it's like she's used to this. She's like, I got another useless commander.
Our priority is to protect the commander and fall back to the rendezvous point. Falcon, let's move.
Or at least they can try their best, but... At that moment, Falcon suddenly snaps out of her trance and dashes forward.
Falcon, stop! Where are you going?
Oh no. Falcon runs towards where Owl stands slumped.
Owl? I thought you'd been taken out earlier.
Oh no. Corruption?
Commander, requesting a change in objective. We will first regroup with Owl, then retreat together. Would that be acceptable?
Do as you wish.
Wow!
Thank you.
Promote Soldier EG, allowed NIKKEs to be commanders. I feel like a lot of the NIKKEs could probably be better commanders than some of the humans. Eagle follows behind Falcon. Strangely, their distance to Owl doesn't get any closer. After moving for a long time, Eagle realizes they've been going in circles.
Something isn't right. No!
Ow.
Falcon, stop!
Whoa. A single gunshot rings out.
Owl?
Also, I am gonna make one request because I'm starting to see stuff in chat I'm already worrying is veering into this territory. Reminder, no hints or spoilers. I'm hoping I'm misreading into some stuff, but like, guys, If you drop vague hints, I am going to stop reading chat for the day. This is why I don't read it during cutscenes. So just try it. Just pretend you've never seen it before, right? Don't drop anything as in like it wasn't your message, Aaron Kelly. There's other ones I was worried about. Remember, I don't like stuff like that. It's even in pinned. Come on. Owl collapses forward. Because you're not going to get a genuine reaction if you give me hints that I pick up on early.
Clean shot.
And if you see anyone else making hints or spoilers, if you just type one letter and hit enter a bunch of times, their message will be like blasted away. If there's too many incidents of that happening, I will stop reading it. So if you guys want me to read chat, make sure we just don't do that, okay? Anything I haven't seen yet, just pretend you've also never seen it before.
I'm detecting a high-class energy up ahead.
I wonder if I can figure out what it is this time.
Also, no worries, Kristen. Go. I hope you enjoy the event when you play it.
Let's see. It's codename Blacksmith.
Ooh, lovely.
Okay, so now I can give my opinion on Emma because she's here. So Emma's new design, you know how she's a therapist? Well, it kind of feels like she's like got a promotion from therapist to dominatrix. Based on her design.
Looks like Blacksmith is our third target this week.
That's like a certain kind of therapist.
Shouldn't be too difficult.
Don't let your guard down.
Sorry.
Yes, Tara.
So, what do you think? Shall we move out now?
Yes. Let's engage.
Oh, okay.
The biggest problem with Unwa's design, it looked trashy and not sexy. I don't personally care about how sexy they are or not. Just because there's so many in this game that I really don't care. There's definitely some. To me, it's not that it looks sexy. I just find it makes it look really badass and like tomboyish, which I find kind of fun for her. But I can understand how it would come off differently to other people. Like, I can get it. Hello, Eddie Storm and Lost Dog.
Roger.
The transport aircraft emerges in the sky. Yeah, Emma's the sexy one. Emma's sexy. Unwa's more badass. And then there's Vesti, who's just like a landmine. It's like different types for everyone, I feel. The transport aircraft emerges in the sky. I don't think it's that there's ass for Unwa and Jabbar. It's specifically the way it's done, right? It's like underwear that clearly looks like underwear that's not supposed to be shown versus something like a thong or whatever that's like clearly a fashion statement having part of it show. So it makes her look like... I understand where people are coming from. But I just don't see it that way. But I can understand it. And then... Three NIKKEs land on the ground. Oh, this is the first mission after their upgrade.
It's absolute!
Or at least one of the missions after the upgrade.
We're saved.
Also, I'm gonna give another reminder because I don't know if that was like a big spoiler or if I just forgot. But I haven't finished the event yet and I haven't read any of these characters' Bond stories. So, yeah. Anything in main story is fair game because I'm caught up, but anything else I would appreciate it not being mentioned because I'm not sure if I just had something like major for my knowledge spoiled or not in chat. I won't count that as like a spoiler like strike, but just keep that in mind.
We're going to make it.
Shut up. You're a spineless wretch who can't even manage a single NIKKE under your command. Move aside
Hello, the
and
bacon.
stay out of the way.
What did you just say?
Emma, cover that loser so he doesn't get caught in the crossfire.
Just straight up calls him a loser. I love her so much.
Well, You heard the lady.
That's true, he doesn't deny it. He is a loser. Hello, Nerdiconium. Shiki Coward. Okay, that's this guy's nickname, Shiki Coward. 100%.
It's dangerous over there. So could you come this way, please?
Yes, come into Emma's arms. Well, let's come over there. It's much safer, much safer in Emma's embrace.
Vesti, I'll draw the tentacles and missiles.
Huh? You'll draw its attention? Again? Like last time.
Everyone wishing they were
I think
Shiki,
it's better if I do
Coward
that.
now.
You just focus on launching your own missiles.
Okay. Got it.
Don't go full scorched earth.
Unless?
There might still be survivors in the area.
Okay, maybe, yeah, that's a point.
But I can't go all out. Okay, got it. I'll try to tone it down a bit.
Good.
Emma and Unwak would do the good cop, bad cop act, and then Vesti would be like the guard dog.
Signal, support me.
I'll do my best.
Absolute. Commencing combat. Target is Tyrant 003, Blacksmith. Let's make this quick. Encounter.
Right. But, yeah. I think the main thing that people don't like about Unwa's design, I think it's literally that the waistband looks like an elastic with the logo. It does make it look like underwear. And I think that if it didn't have that waistband, it would look a lot more just like a sexy design that I think people would enjoy. I think it's literally just that the waistband looks like an elastic underwear waistband. Like literally the same gaps and everything could be in it, and if it didn't look like an elastic waistband, I think it would be fine. The battle that followed wasn't even against Blacksmith. That's hilarious. Hello, mercenary. It gives it a sporty look. That's what I think too, Fort Oz. That's why I like it. It has that sporty tomboy look. I think it suits her. I like the outfit. Thank you for having one person who agrees with me. The tactical fit for a sniper. You don't need clothes if you're a sniper because you're far away anyway. Thoughts on the collab announcement? Talked about it a lot in the beginning. I ranted about it for a while, both the good and bad of it. Overall reaction, extremely excited. I am a little nervous though. I feel like the voice in the trailer is probably just for the trailer, but I'm gonna admit, if it is fully voice acted, I think that'll be one, great for the experience, but two, I'm gonna be really sad because I want to voice Polly. I haven't had a chance to do a voice acting collab in this game. I mean, the last event was a voice acting collab, but it feels like... No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It feels like it's been an eternity because it has been quite a while. But yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Last one was Sora. Yeah, with Ria. I'm gonna probably do another Bond story voice acting next week. And then after that, if the next event is also not voice acting, I'm probably I might just not worry about it, and I might just focus on working on my own events and maybe have one less thing to worry about organizing. Or I might start looking into finding another game that has unvoiced events, or at least events that aren't voiced in English, so that I can have collabs and dig my teeth into something.
Blacksmith down.
And the combat data?
I've secured it for now, but...
The for now is concerning.
I'm not sure if data from such a short battle will be of any use.
Doesn't matter. Just send it to Ingrid. Emma, Vesti, confirm if there are any survivors, then return.
Wait.
What?
NIKKE just what of disgust to this guy. Imagine now he's gonna try to give orders. He's like, I'm a commander, you're a NIKKE, you listen to me. And Un was like, you listen to this, gives him the middle finger. Mm.
Spit it out if you've got something to say.
I was hoping maybe you could leave the cleanup to us?
You can't do anything.
If we return like this, we won't have anything to show in our report.
You just want to look good? You want to steal my thunder?
We lost all the resources we collected. And one of our NIKKEs even got corrupted. If we want to stay on the payroll, we need to have something to report.
What an idiot.
You can't
Please.
just take credit when you didn't do anything.
Can you let our squad confirm whether there are any survivors?
I can also understand why they're so desperate, though. Like, at least the NIKKEs tried. The commander might be a piece of trash, but, like, they deserve something. They're trying so hard.
They fought alongside us. We'd like to see it through to the end. I'd like to request the same too.
Falcon and Eagle lower their heads in supplication.
Fine. We're returning to the Ark.
Okay. Good luck.
Unwa and Vesti board the transport aircraft. Emma starts to follow, but then stops in front of Eagle.
Here, take this.
What's this?
I just realized that every member of Absolute in their new designs has exposed Absolute territory. Emma's got the full bare thighs. It's just covered in like stockings, so like that's basically exposed. And then Vesti has like also kind of bare Absolute territory because her skirt's really short. Absolute squad is big!
It's a suppression ring.
Amazing. Zetai Ryoki, indeed. My beloved, my favorite. Everyone's always like, are you like a tits or an ass person? No. Thighs. Thighs.
The same kind our leader used on your friend earlier.
I wonder if it was intentional. If not, it's the best coincidence.
Keep it on you, just in case. Judging by her eyes, it looks like it hasn't been long since she was corrupted. So maybe there's still time.
No,
Try taking her to the Ark for a memory wipe.
Oh, true. Memory wipe can fix it. I forgot sometimes. If it's really early.
It's better than having her
What is with
disposed of,
armpits,
right?
though? I'm not gonna ask again because I asked on stream once and regretted hearing the answer to that. But it actually is one of the most common things people are into. You know what? I'm not gonna shame anyone. If you're into stuff, like whatever you're into, good for you. It's better to have something you're into and live a happy life than not. But that's not for me. That's not for me. Despite Sin being like one of my favorite characters, I know it's ironic. That's not for me. She's just cool.
Oh, and one more thing. The Unlimited Squad should be clearing out the raptures nearby.
How many Smithy are named after coffee sweeteners? What is Freema? Like I know what the others are, but what is Freema? Like I've never heard of Freema in my coffee. Cream, okay. I think you guys told me that before and I forget. It's a brand name? Is that
But
even
still,
legal?
be extra careful, okay?
I guess if it's a name, it could be like a reference. If anyone asks, they're like, we didn't know.
Roger that.
I'm off now. See you again if we get the chance.
Once Emma boards, the transport aircraft takes off.
Let's move.
She sounds so done.
Okay.
Eagle and Falcon lean on each other as they make their way toward the commander, who's busy rummaging through the remains of Blacksmith for anything of value. In the now empty field, where no one remains, the air suddenly ripples, and a single footprint sinks in deep into the ground. Oh no! What is the big footprint? Let's find out. Hello, Stevicus!
How was the combat data?
Oh, I guess we're not finding out right away. Later. Part of me wants to think Gluttony, but I don't think Gluttony has footprints. It just kind of like oozes on the ground. Or eats the ground. Comes from underneath and burrows. Bigfoot. Imagine we eventually get like Trony Heretic and it's just called Bigfoot. I'm sorry.
What was it? Not very good?
No, it was perfect. Your movements were flawless. Tactical upgrade is a resounding success by any metric. Only your team could pull off such a textbook operation against a Tyrant-class Rapture.
Really? Unwa, only us, she says.
Vesti's got a thing for praise. Gluttony with 2 normal-sized human feet. No. I imagine Gluttony is like a centipede. If its feet and not just oozing, underneath is like thousands and thousands of really tiny feet. Oh, that'd be so cursed. I hate it.
Unwa?
However, there's something I can't quite
To
figure
be
out.
fair, she has self-esteem issues. Don't we all?
And what's that?
Unwa. Why did you act as bait when facing Blacksmith?
That is true, though. Trony has really small feet. Is your problem with her feet don't look mature? Are you saying people that don't have tiny feet are not... Listen. Us who have tiny feet can still be mature, okay? Listen, it does not mean anything. We're allowed to have small!
Huh?
Of course, even taking that into account, the operation was flawless
How do you
in
grow
terms of its
feet?
final
Try,
outcome.
like, watering them. I don't know.
But it was quite unlike your usual approach.
I wanted to see if there were other possibilities.
Is that so?
Just like unrelated tangent though. Having tiny feet is actually pain. It's so terrible. not like ridiculously small, like kind of still normal size, but like I wonder if any of you guys are in a similar situation where you understand this pain. Like they make adult shoes in your size, but they tend to sell out really quickly or not have as many, so you end up having to buy a freaking kids' shoes. It's so embarrassing to go shopping, like walking into the freaking kids aisle, having to try on shoes, and people just stare at you. It sucks.
Very well. It's important to explore different tactics.
Bigfoot gang, I hate you guys. I hate you guys.
That'll be all
Me
for the
thinking
squad
at least
analysis.
one person would relate. Screw you guys.
Let's move on. I'll report the findings on Tyrant 003, Blacksmith, which is the core of today's briefing.
Your face just darkened.
Step on me? No, if you step on me, I will bite off your ankles. You will lose those feet. Don't do it! Coon Gang. What a username.
That means something bad, right?
It's just as we
It's
feared.
fine, I'm a shapeshifter. I can turn myself into one giant foot and crush all of you at once if I really want to.
By the
I just
time
don't!
the battle began, Blacksmith's large caliber rifle was already damaged.
Could it have been damaged by gunfire from the NIKKEs on the resource gathering mission?
Hello, Azurvie.
No, the large caliber rifle was ripped away
Someone
by
complained
something
about
sharp.
Trony's feet and I'm overtired, so my brain exploded sideways in ways I wish it hadn't.
The marks left on the damaged areas look like the bite marks of a wild beast. In other words, before encountering you, Blacksmith had once fought against an unknown entity.
You got this name before the meaning of goon changed? Oh no! You're an actual goon then! Just like, yeah, the villain kind. To be fair, that's what I thought it was at first. And I didn't know at first what gooning meant, and I thought it just meant being like a huge fan of a villain character. I don't remember the context, but I remember I was joking IRL and someone had to explain it to me, and I was like, oh.
Something that wasn't a NIKKE.
What would it have thought then? My assumption was a heretic, but it could have also been like another rapture or something that's not even any of the above.
So it's happened again, huh?
Right. Last month, we found the shredded remains of a rapture in the north.
Yeah, this guy's a real goon, the true kind, the original.
Since then, the Unlimited Squad has reported 5 similar cases.
Teeth marks through it might have just been Jackal. Just goes up and bites Blacksmith. And that's how we find out Jackal is not a rapture.
And now,
Or not
we're
a
seeing
NIKKE.
even a Tyrant-class rapture like Blacksmith, with its large-caliber rifle damaged.
I mean, it's probably Gluttony. I can see Gluttony turning against other raptors and just eating everything.
That confirms it. Something unknown is out there in the north, hunting raptures. And it's powerful enough to take on a Tyrant class.
If it's teeth marks, anyway.
Do you think it's on our side?
That's precisely what we need to figure out.
It ain't on our side if it's Gluttony.
Are we?
Did I watch the PV for this event? No. I think I did a long time ago, but like I don't remember it. So I'm going in pretty blind.
Heading back up north now? I don't like it there. It's so cold.
It's true, if it's teeth, it could just be Timmy. Timmy is true toy.
I'm sending
I
the
agree
scouts
with you,
up
Azure.
north for
I
recon.
genuinely think Gluttony is neutral. I think Gluttony is a mindless being that will eat anything and everything. I don't think Gluttony is on the side of the Queen or the NIKKEs. I think Gluttony is just a rogue force of nature that will consume until it can't consume anymore. Like, even if it ran into another Gluttony, they wouldn't be friends. They'd try to eat each other.
Gathering intel is the top priority. While they're doing that, I won't assign you any new missions. So use this time to rest and recover. You just got back from the battle with the 4 beasts. And have already been on 3 missions back to back. I'm not pushing you any harder than that.
Gluttony just a
all for
hungry
the
boy.
briefing.
Let him eat.
You're
He's
dismissed.
hungry. Emma and Vesti leave the room.
What is it? Do you have more to discuss with me?
How did the combat data come out?
Didn't I go through that already?
What I'm asking about is our combat data involving Behemoth. Given our current state, with tactical upgrade in effect, do you think we could take her down without Rappy? Or rather, without the counters?
I was about to say, I wonder what'll happen. If you get dark matter and like the silver stuff on a human, but then I remembered they just melt.
Could we defeat her perfectly? Without suffering any casualties?
Benoit? I'll ask you instead. Do you think you can take down Behemoth without the counters? As the leader of Absolute,
Be honest, Yunhua. Swallow your pride. Do you need Rappy?
you should know best. You have to make that call yourself.
I like how Yunhua's basically the commander of Absolute. She makes the important decisions and stuff. It's kind of cool. I like it. They have a very unique dynamic because of it.
You're late. What were you and Ingrid talking about, I wonder?
Stuff that was confidential, Emma.
Nothing much. Honestly, it was nothing.
Okay, I'll believe you.
I've not done Yunhua's Bond story, either of them.
If you're done with your repairs, go ahead first. And quit spouting nonsense next to me.
Hey, come on now. How could I just leave you behind?
I don't find Emma sounds like Ingrid at all.
Besides, Vesti said she had something to tell us. Right, Vesti?
Also, I know I've seen this multiple times in chat now, so I already know. I was hoping to forget that Unwa was a commander. I don't know when this is revealed, but I don't remember that ever. So just a reminder, like, I haven't played the Bond stories or anything really. I've only played very, very few, and if I keep seeing stuff that's like explained, I talk out loud a lot. Just let me guess. Don't answer my questions and stuff, okay? Just basically, unless it happens in the main story, assume I don't know anything. Main story or past event. Outside of that, I don't know very much.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well,
Actually, I'm gonna update my pins real quick. Hold on. This might be a little more clear. But yeah, it would have been a cool reveal for me if they do ever explain it here. I don't know the context still, so that's something. Don't worry. I don't know if it's like when she was a NIKKE or when she was a human. Obviously, I'll find out eventually. Just don't tell me. So I don't know everything about it. At least it's just it would have been a cool thing for me to like figure out on my own.
I mean, it's our first time resting in a while. So, how about if we all go somewhere together?
Hello, Darkest Nightblade.
There's, all sorts of things. I think we'll have a lot to talk about. Since we've only been on missions non-stop since we came back from the Crystal region.
It's not explained here? Okay. Maybe what I can do then, actually, I'm gonna be dead serious. You know what stream could be interesting to do next week? What if I don't have the new versions, but what if I do the absolute Bond stories next week? Maybe like the OG versions of Unwa, Emma, and Vesti. For my voice acting stream next week. We can maybe, check those ones out, and then I can learn a bit more about their past as well. They're good ones. Okay, maybe I will have to actually think about that then. I like doing them in sets, whether it's like squads or whether it's one character and all their forms. And I was thinking about who would be good to do next, so Absolute might be a good one then.
I'm all for it. How about you?
I'm gonna have to start making a checklist to mark off who I've already done and who I haven't.
Count me out.
Hello, Atala. Yeah, there won't be any new events or main stories next week. So I think it would be a good time. There might be a new event. When does the next one come out? Oh, the bunny event they did announce, so maybe there will be an empty period.
I have no time to waste on such pointless endeavors.
The current featured episode is advising Vesti. True, perfect timing.
Oh, come on, Unwa.
It's not pointless.
What did you say?
Talking with each other isn't pointless. I mean it. I just want to say something important.
She's really
that's
shy,
all.
but she's always wanted to connect with the others.
What is it, then?
Huh?
You said it was important. So what is it?
Also, I don't think you don't have to worry about Cinderella getting a rerun. I don't think she will get a rerun necessarily, but you can wishlist her.
You want me to say it here?
You said it was important, didn't you? Stop wasting time and just say it.
Aww, she just wants to get to know her better.
Yeesh, Unwa. You're way too impatient. Why don't we do as Vesti said and hang out together next time?
Hello, random noises. I didn't complete it. I'm just starting now.
Why are you always telling me to stay behind?
Especially when she's probably the most dangerous of the group.
What?
For the past few missions, you've kept telling me to stay at the back a lot. I know you have your reasons.
I think it's because she saw her get so hurt that she's just worried.
But, well...
But that could have happened to
It kind of
anyone.
feels like I'm only being protected, you know?
Vesti does not need protect. You need to protect people from Vesti.
I've really gotten strong now. I even finished the tactical upgrade. And now, we actually got our revenge on Behemoth and ended...
Ended what?
Huh?
What revenge? If it hadn't been for her, we would have...
Her? You don't mean... Rappy, do you? Yeah, just as I thought. It's Rappy. Again.
Yeah, I did a lot of Vesti's advice. They're kind of yandere at times. She's a little scary.
This time, too. So the reason you kept telling me to stay back... Is it because I'm not Rappy?
No! I don't even know why she came to that!
What are you talking about?
Then why do you always do everything on your own, Unwa? I'm not who I used to be anymore. So why...
I mean, you used to be a monster. You're still a monster! Hello, Taco Bell, please!
Is it because when I stayed behind to fight with Behemoth, I lost?
What?
Is that why you don't trust me anymore? Because I couldn't win back then?
Enough already. Stop whining, would you? You're getting in your own head.
She is getting in her own head.
Unwa.
When someone gets in their own head, it's hard to get them out of it.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Unwa heads outside.
I messed up, didn't I?
Oh.
I told Rappy that we'd spend more time together. That we'd get closer to each other. That we'd get so close, she'd be jealous.
She's trying to make that a reality.
That's what I said. But now...
Vesti.
I mean, to be fair, she's working with Unwa, who's probably the least cooperative person ever.
I'm going to go now. I'm sorry, Emma.
Vesti?
Vesti runs off.
We'll become the saviors of humanity. We are humanity's future. We'll reclaim the surface.
Your future cannon fodder. At an abandoned playground near the military academy, the shouts of commanders in training can be heard.
Idiots.
Unwa kicks off the ground. The swing rises. It comes back down again.
You will reclaim the surface. Got that? You must reclaim it without fail. And we will do it. The human way.
The human way.
I thought I was a hero. I believed that reclaiming the surface was humanity's future. But...
Following Absolute's victory over a Tyrant-class Rapture, hopes for reclaiming the surface
Yeah, that
have
dog is a
once again
woman.
been reignited.
That's kind of cool. We don't have... Actually, is that the first female commander, I guess, other than Unwa that I've seen? We don't usually get that. I like it. I can't think of any others offhand.
Among the citizens, Absolute is recognized as Elysian's strongest
There's
squad,
female NPC ones? I don't remember them.
and is considered by many to be the Ark's strongest squad, with the potential to reclaim the surface someday.
Lifted by the many voices it has long carried, the swing soars ahead, rising ever higher. There's a live 2D model for them and everything. That's so cool. I guess there's a lot then. toward the sky above. I wonder how many get turned into Nikkes after. It's like, yeah, you already know like how to deal with the like squads and stuff. Just like switch position. And toward the farthest heights of the arc.
Then why do you always do everything on your own, Unhwa? I'm not who I used to be anymore. So why do you keep telling me to stay at the back? Is it because when I stayed behind to fight with Behemoth, I lost? Is that why you don't trust me anymore? Because
It's just most of them likely lose their memory, but they still might have some sort of like muscle memory or something. Like from their brain. I don't know, it just makes sense. There's like a little more primed for it.
And yet, despite all this,
I can see the theory
do you
that she
still
could be
wish to
Ingrid.
reclaim the surface?
The tone of her voice sounds quite a bit different, but she also sounds very worn out and tired as Ingrid, so it could just be that she's much more aged.
Do you intend to head up to the surface once more? Are you no longer afraid of failure? Well, answer me. What will you do going forward?
The swing slowly descends.
Commander. Sorry, I couldn't win. Please.
Are most of the humans in this game like 60? Oh no. I think a lot of them are older than that. These are like evergreen things, so they stay young forever pretty much, right? A lot of them are outliving normal human lifespans. The swing comes to a stop.
I knew I'd find you here.
Emma?
Mind if I sit next to you?
Suit yourself.
Hags, I mean, yeah, at least angry.
Thanks.
The important characters are older, yeah. Some are still young. I do think that Ewan is definitely, like, actually young. That being said, I am gonna run really quickly to the washroom. And I'm gonna refill my drink, so I'm gonna be gone for a little bit, and then we'll come back and do movement A. We made pretty good progress so far, dang. We might actually kind of blast through this.
Cold.
I'll put it on the main menu for now, so you guys can listen to the song while I'm gone. I feel like I missed too many days in the other login and missed something, because I don't think I got to the end. Oh no! At least I can get the free costume, but I'll be back in a few minutes. You guys can have all the songs here. I'll be right back.
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold. Stop, it's cold. It's really cold. cold. It's really cold.
I stood for life battle, believing in my first vow. Striking the wicked, no compromise ever. In dark injustice, I never bowed. Cream, I walked on this trail, all my decisions made by my design. My gunshots down so cold, evil, in the light of hope and true justice. I own a soldier and protector. I swung through the
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
whispers, the voices that move all the puppets keep crawling. I strike and obeyed all the commands, but then changed my name. I fought for justice, for what I thought holy, a peace in the grand flame. The Lord of justice, who's pulled by the threads, I dance to the innocent.
They handed me truth, but it came in a chain. Said I was free, but I carried their pain. I followed the signs, I believed every word. My silence is louder than justice I heard. They painted the script with a shimmer and spin. Wrapped up in light, but it's holding the sin. Framed it in gold, but it's fiction within. Trusting the cracks where the dark and the fire begins.
The throne of built lies in ashes, covered and disguised with gold.
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
Nation, and they pulled my strings. The puppet whispers, the voices that move all the puppets keep crawling. I strike and obeyed all the commands, but then changed my name. I fought for justice, for what I thought holy, a peace in the grand flame. The Lord of justice, who's pulled by the threads, I danced, am I innocent? I stood for life battle, believing in my first vow.
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
Burning bright to the day, to the night. In majesty, with a blade of steel, the warrior maiden awakens free. From jewels to outshine the dark, the crown's resolve is a fiery spark. In unity, our spirits soar, and loyalty reigns forevermore. From blow to blow, with head held high.
I come back and my model is going crazy. Was it doing that the whole time? I looked like my face was breaking down. Oh. Hold on, I actually have an announcement that just dropped as well that I can share. Hold on. So for those of you who don't know, if you're